I'm going to tell you one of the most unexplainable things that has ever happened to me. My grandpa was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in October of 2020. When I found out that my grandpa was diagnosed, my mind wanted to go straight to the end and be like, I have to be there. I don't know what, I didn't know how it was going to be. Was it going to be a thing where we know it's coming and we get to gather around and be together? Or is it just going to be all of a sudden? Because I already had an all of a sudden loss in my life and I was like, I can't do that again. We can't help it. I understand that. I would go down and visit quite often. I told him I was leaving on a Friday and I said, okay, Grandpa, I'll be back Thursday. So about a week later, I leave Friday, Saturday comes and goes. Now we're on Sunday, February 27th. Now I go to sleep and I have a dream that my Aunt Pam, my grandparents' oldest daughter who was staying with them to help at the time, she calls me in this dream and she says, Hannah, Daddy, as in my grandpa, is gone. And I respond, fuck. I told him I would be there Thursday. I wake up on Monday, February 28th, 2022, with a choice to stay in Columbus or go down to Gloucester. Because I was like, I think my grandpa's gonna die today, but I didn't want to tell anybody or myself. Like, what are you talking about? So I just had to go see for myself. I was really upset. I can laugh about it now because I know he's cool over there, but so I did. I went down to Gloucester and I got there probably around 1 o'clock. Aunt Pam is there, Grandma's there, and my grandpa's sleeping in the hospital bed, like hospital already set up at home. And he's just sleeping back there. So I decide just to do some computer work. My Aunt Pam leaves the room, my grandma goes upstairs, and it's just me and my grandpa. Then at some point, maybe like 15 minutes later, my Aunt Pam comes back in the room, goes to check on my grandpa, looks over at me and says, Hannah, go get Grandma. He snuck out the back door is what I like to say. I'm like, you sneaky. You didn't even make a peep over there. I'm grateful for that unexplainable experience. I love hearing other people's unexplainable experiences. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you? What's the craziest thing you've ever seen? I would love to hear your story. That was pretty cool. My grandpa's like this. He sits on top of my head.